Yeah man, it's your boy Alfred once again, and welcome back to another video. And today's video is entitled "You should improve all aspects that you need to improve." You should improve all aspects that you need to improve. Now, as we know, starting from the top here, from the main thing really is that I'm all about self-improvement. I'm all about improving yourself in order to see the best version of yourself. I'm all about improving yourself so that you become better than who you were yesterday, right? And another thing, another caveat to this: when you improve yourself, you are able to actually be ready for coming opportunities, the ones that you are probably seeking or you want from life, right? You'll be better suited for those opportunities. But the gist of it is that I want to talk about here, right, is that of course I usually talk to the men out there, right? And the gist of it is that you should be improving, right? First of all, for your own sake. Improving and making yourself better is for your own sake. It's not for anyone else, right? It's just for you first and foremost. Everything else is icing on the cake. Whether you improve and get a significant other, you got a chick, or you get whatever, you get friends, those are secondary things. But you should be improving for your own sake. So improving, right, and developing, because that's what I usually preach, right, as to improve yourself and develop. We all know where we have to improve. We should stop lying to ourselves, first of all, especially as men, and then take things as they go. There are certain areas in our lives, there are certain things in our lives, whether it's relationships, whether it's belief systems, whether it's financing or finances, whatever the aspect is of your life, we all have personal things to improve. But again, I should say that the beauty of life is that you have the choice. And once you take that journey of improving, right, you don't always have to have got things right, but when you're improving on those aspects that you need to improve, you are going to fail. You are going to get things wrong. You are going to get things twisted. Things are going to happen that that will make you feel like you have to quit. Either you quit or you're just not moving. Right, moving forward. People are going to discourage you. And speaking of people discouraging you, you should be very wary of them, because people are slick with it, especially when things are going right for you or your improvement actually showing. They're going to put some doubt on you. So take heed of that. But I'm not here to talk about these haters and people who are going to try and put you down, for now at least. I think I've talked a lot about that. But I'm just putting the nail in the coffin on self-improvement. Right? You should choose the aspects that you have to improve. There's no way out. Even people who have the most, even if people have already feel like they've accomplished a lot, they still have a lot to improve on. There's always room to improve on. Of course, while improving, right, you have to choose the things that you have to improve on and the aspects of your life that have to be congruent with where you want to be. Improving, really. And it's another thing, right? Many people don't embark on improving because they don't have goals, they don't set goals, they don't have programs, right? You have to first of all have goal and purpose so that you can measure the improvement really, right? You are able to better measure how you have improved, right, as compared to the goals that you want to reach. So that way, as you improve, right, and you go on about your life, improving all the aspects that you need to improve on, right? And I should mention that, like I mentioned really beforehand, right, that every man that needs to improve know exactly what they need to improve. If you don't know where you have to improve, then you really need to take a good look at your life, right, and really question your life choices. And that's really for those who are stuck in life. And there's the majority of men who are frustrated. You're frustrated because there's certain things that you have not accomplished, or you are depressed, or you feel like you are actually not moving how you're supposed to be moving. It just means that there are certain things that you have to improve. In fact, at least that's a start, right? That's a start. So improving those aspects that you need to improve, right? So I was just talking about that. Every man has a place where they have to improve, right? And it doesn't have to be something that's tangible always. In fact, majority of time there are things that are innate inside of us, right? Behavior, right? Certain habits, right? Certain belief systems, right? Certain things that have to do with our mindset. All those things are within, right? So it doesn't always have to be things that can be seen, right? It also almost always starts with things that are within us. So start with things like your mindset, right? Your mindset and what you believe, right? Your belief systems will actually get you stuck at sometimes, right? At times it get you stuck somewhere, get you stuck in a place that you are continuously, you're trying to move forward, but because you believe certain things that actually did not resonate with you, did not get you to move away from certain mindset. So you get stuck in that mindset, that certain mindset. But the gist of it is that you should be improving, right? Inwardly and outwardly. Don't just do like a majority of people. All they do is improve what is outside of them, right? Get a new car, get a new job, get a new house, get new clothes. All those things are good, but if they're not actually helping you move forward, right? In the long run, especially, because you need to move forward in the long run. Don't just do things that will impress short term until the novelty wears out, and then you start seeking out other things that you think you need improving, which is also outside of you, but in actuality you need to improve things that are innate. So improving all those aspects, identifying those aspects first of all, identifying things that you need to improve on, right? Whether it's communication, these are just examples. Many people do not know how to communicate well, right? Many people do not know how to express themselves well, right? Get someone, get a mentor, get a teacher, get someone to actually help you on those things. Once that is up, then at least you know that you can move or know how to move, right? So that way, right, once you start improving on certain things, right, then you can now take a look at other things that you can improve on, or you have to improve on, right? Start with one thing. Always choose something that you can actually handle. Right? Choose things that you can handle. Choose things that you can do by yourself first, right? And then once you get stuck, try and get a mentor, try and get someone who can actually help you move towards the goals that you have set. But I must emphasize this, that you have to set goals. You have to have a purpose and set goals. Improving on things that you just want to improve for the sake of improving without having a a grand goal in mind is pretty useless, because you won't have something to measure yourself up to. Right. For example, let's just say you want to improve your body. You want to lose weight. For instance, you want to lose weight, right? But your goal is to lose maybe 20 kgs. That's your goal. Now you have to set a goal. That goal has to be put in motion, meaning that in itself is improvement, right? That's improvement, right? So you're setting the self-improvement journey to lose weight. Now, once you start implementing that goal, right? You know that your goal is to lose 20 kgs. When you have lost 2 kgs, then, because being realistic, you can probably lose maybe 1 kg or half a kg, probably a month. Just for the sake of argument, let's just say you're gonna lose 1 kg of fat a month, right? Now you have something to measure by, right? You know that if you can lose 1 kg a month, you know it will take you how long, at least to your goal of cutting off 20 kg of weight, right? So you have that something to measure by. So that's why I'm saying you need a goal. You need goals to improve. Don't just say I want to improve certain thing without having a goal in mind, right? Have goals. Have grand goals that will take you somewhere, right? And move you away from where you are. You're better off starting somewhere, right? So the journey of self-improvement is for every man out there. Everyone, of course, should be embarking, men and women, right? But I usually talk to the men out there, so I'm just reminding you that self-improving, self-developing, and self-awareness are the things that you need to constantly be doing, right? So that you get to the best version of yourself. You always want to improve, so you can also at least see the best version of yourself. Of course, like I said, it's different aspects of improving, right? One goal of mine is to see the best version of me, right? And I've already started the journey. So that's an aspect of my self-improvement, right? It's just one aspect. There's many others, right? So improving on a consistent basis, improving, right, with a goal in mind and having set goals, that will at least put you in a place that you can at least be happy with, right, as you improve in your life. So to wrap up, right, continue on that journey. If you've started it, or you'll have to start, whether you're starting today or you're starting some other day. Self-improvement should be a non-negotiable for you. Every man should be improving in one way or another. Even if you just choose one aspect and improve that, you'll see a very, very major difference in your life. There'll be a difference in your life, and you won't be as stuck or as frustrated as you were, right? So don't be afraid to improve, right? Just to wrap up, don't be afraid to improve. It's a journey. It's something that every man should be embark on or should be on, right? But have a goal and set the ultimate thing, like just to finish up, the ultimate thing is to improve all aspects of where you have to improve, right? And you become the best version of yourself, a thorough man. A thorough man means that you've touched almost everything that you need to do, right? So that the best version of you emerges, and that's what we want to see. That's what we as men have to embark on. So I'm gonna stop there for now, and remember, don't forget that self-improvement will always be a major part, or you should always make it a major part of your life as a man, because improving means that it will help you to evolve, it will help you develop, right, and it will help you in life in general. With that said, I must stop there. Till next time, peace. I'm out.